Alrighty then, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, my mostly moist playthrough, which we are currently 93.3 hours through, which is either a very good thing or a terrible thing. I can't quite work it out. Either way, this is the base as we see it at the moment. We have some living quarters, which at the moment are a little bit toasty, which I'm going to do something about in a minute, although they're working on it, which is good. And we've got frigid, I nearly said ice cream then, but it's a frigid oxygen coming through. We've got some hatches here. We've got some hatches here. And we're also going to be slowly adding hatches back in down here again. Excuse me. There's the other oxygen. I knew there was another one. Just disable you for now. I knew I'd made another one. Anyway, sorry, I was looking for the third one the other day. So we have got one here. We got one somewhere else. Now I've lost the second one. There it is. Got it there. And there's the third one. They're my emergency oxygen creation, which we shouldn't need at the moment because, like I say, we've got oxygen coming through here and we'll be all good. Right. So then over here we've got one of the power lines. We've got another sort of power center here. We've got another little power center down here. And then up here we've got some sort of weirdness that I went through a midlife crisis over here to do with steam. Then we've got our petroleum rocket, which... Just check that. That's okay. Our petroleum rocket, which will shortly be launching once I've worked everything out. This relates to... we've got a cargo bay, and we've also got a research module. This says unreachable storage, but we shouldn't need to worry about that because we put some shipping in. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to change that even more because it just dawned on me that there's no point in just spitting out the cargo here. We might as well put it somewhere useful where they can get hold of it. So I was thinking about maybe just chucking it for now. At least it's near the base, or should I put it inside? Look at this spot here. Wouldn't that be great? If we just deposited here. I mean, that seems like an excessive amount of... Oh, everything's quite toasty here. But it seems like an excessive amount of things. But you know what? I'm just living... Don't sing. Okay, we're going to pop this here, like this. And then we're going to have a conveyor rail. And we're going to make that out of iron for now. And that's going to go... Let's see where we can build this. Can they get down to there? They absolutely can. So we can go up here, through here. They can build all the way through there. Whoa. Up to here. This is going to take a week and a half. Why am I building this as 5? Okay, let's just build this as a 7. And we'll change the priority of the other one in a moment. And then the conveyor rail can just go... We're doing this all iron, which might be a terrible idea. But we're going to do this anyway. Because it's fun. Okay, when we get up near here, iron might not be such a good idea in a minute. This handy little thing we've got here, we're now going to switch over to steel. And then we're going to go up here. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way because I want to avoid all of this nightmare there. So we're going to go up here. And then we're going to go here. It's going to get a little bit toasty there, but who cares? Right. And join up there. I've no idea how much we just used up all our steel. Okay, well, there you go. Live on the edge, eh? Then this can be deconstructed. And then... Come here. Conveyor rail. We can then deconstruct that as well. Okay. That was all built as a 7, right? I mean, this is an excessive cargo chute, but it's good fun. And we are here for the rule of cool, as Kibitz would say. So we're doing that. That'll be 7s. They'll get round to 7s eventually. And guess what? Best we make some more steel then. Okay, we're already making more steel. Well, we make more steel. Okay, so let's do 5 tons more steel, please. Excellent. Get that done. That's already a 9, so we'll get that done. Great. Speed the game up so it actually runs. Meanwhile, we were going to do another thing over here where someone quite rightly suggested that why don't we use... Right here, we got this very cold gas pipe. We could actually just adjust this slightly. What we're going to do, this insulated gas pipe just here, we're going to just temporarily go across here like this, and then we're going to make it radiant gas pipe out of iron ore is absolutely fine. That's going to then just go out here like this and down like that. And then we're just going to go back to... Oops. And then we're going to go back to insulated gas pipe, which is then just going to go straight back into there, and we'll worry about that in a moment. Okay, so they're going to get on with that. That's good. Okay, up here we had this lovely successful entertainment here with going out at 50 degrees, going in at 63. This is gradually cooling this water down. Somewhat remarkably, it is actually working. So it's now 70. This used to be 80 degree, and this machine over here is doing marvelous work. This is getting a little bit toasty though. So what we might do, and it's been suggested, is actually exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to snip this off momentarily, like, which way should we go? It doesn't really matter. Can they get there? Probably. Let's just do that. What we're going to do is we're going to snip that off, let that run through here, which will mean it'll cool down a little in a minute, but that's all right. So this will do this, and eventually get through that. So this water coming out of here is 50 degrees, going into 63, which so it takes 14 degrees off, in case you didn't know. And what we want to do is when they get through this pipe, like this, we're then going to delete these pipes. And we're going to delete those pipes like that, possibly 4 of them, and we'll see what happens, because I want to put, I think it's under plumbing, a conduction panel in. We can't make it of steel, but we can make it of gold. How big are you? You're quite big, but 1 will do. That's fine. So that's going to go that way. And then this is, let's get this radiant liquid pipe made of steel, which can be made of gold instead. That can go like that, and then, great. Get that built, my friend. Great, there we go. Get that built. So they'll do all that. This plastic here can just be a 6. That's great. So they'll get rid of all those bits and pieces, which is great. You're picking up the steel and you're going to rebuild the steel. You're going to take that steel. Gonna take that steel and don't, yeah, okay. Don't sing. Wood is a bit weird and wonderful. I can't decide whether we've got enough wood or not. Have we got any more arbor trees seeds? Arbor acorn, is it? We haven't got any more arbor acorns. How do we get more arbor acorns? Do we not just get them from the tree? Let me just quickly check this. Arbor tree. Okay, wood. Do you give me an arbor tree? No. Gives us wood. Alright, well there you go. No worries. Right, okay, there's going that. Right, the farms are working very well. Amazingly, they're just keeping within the temperature range because this water is being somewhat processed through 4 aqua tuners. Is this successful yet? No. That's going to be getting pretty toasty though because there's now no cooling whatsoever. Of course, there's no steel now. Yes. Yes. This incredibly cold area. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for materials? Lime, refined carbon. You want iron. Okay, iron's got to come from the top of the map. That's fair enough. Crude oil. Sweep that as a 6, please. Good. I wonder if we should have a second metal refinery so that we can really get going. We don't need this anymore. Deconstruct you. There's a 9. And I might build... Can I fit in another... Okay. I mean... In theory, we absolutely could. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but we'll be fine. We don't need this anymore, do we? So actually you, as a liquid bridge, can be... Hang on a minute. Careful, careful. This is coming off the back of that and going into there. Okay, yeah, good. Deconstruct you. Okay. Another cycle goes by. Cycles go by so fast. I've yet to see anyone come and do this, though. So, you know, that's a bit of a problem. And now I've spoilt this by not having this conductive panel. Oh, it's gold. And then gold, radiant liquid pipe, all gold. Got gold? Yeah, we've got 7 tons of gold. Get this done. Go on, you lazy people. It's doing fine work. It's not helping. It's going to get quite toasty here if we don't get some cooling on soon. The water is kind of there. I was hoping to dribble a little bit of water on here as well. I think we might just do that because that'll make things a little bit better. So maybe we will plumbing bottle emptier. We'll just pop a little bottle emptier here. Just pop a little bit of water on there just to dribble it across like that, which would be nice. Keeps it a bit cooler. Right, what's going on? Oh, there's some printables. Let's have a look at a printable. No, thank you. I really want to send a rocket, but I don't want to do that until, you know, later. This is better now. Now it's trapped in here, and yeah, this is good. Good. How you're going in at 27, and you're going out at 21, so that's better. Yeah. Yeah, 21 degrees. So that should be cooling the base relatively well. Yeah. Green in places. How's this going over here? You've probably built that, haven't you? No, you haven't built that. Why haven't you built that? 84 tons of that. Come and build this. Now. Or else. That's what we want. Okay, and then this little bit here. You can get rid of that little notch. There, get rid of that. Great stuff. Yeah, you got rid of that. Good, well done. Don't just leave mafic rock laying around everywhere. Just go pick that up. Thank you. Great. And I think we can safely get rid of these now, because we're not going to need these. Yeah, and then we put some beds back in once it gets a bit cooler. 412 calories. I might be very tempted to get a few more dupes. Okay, you've built that. You built that. Great. This needs to go to that. Great. That's going to go around in a circle. That's okay, because we're then going to do that. Like that. Great. And that's going to cool this relatively quickly, I hope. We will see. We'll check in on that in a minute. Plastic bed, yeah. There's a 6 when you get around to it. Great. This is quite toasty in there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Great stuff. I mean, how is that? Okay, that's quite toasty. Yeah. Have we? What are we missing? Gold. Okay, come and do this. This is important to me. See how important this is to me? What about you? You can be quite important to me as well. Great. Sandstone. We've probably got sandstone, I'm sure. And we're off. Yeah, we haven't got any steel yet, which is troubling. So let's go down here. Okay, that's finished. And this needs to be... okay, we need to just empty this, please. They should drain the whole pipe. Meanwhile, they can sweep this as a 6. Thank you. Okay, they'll do that. This is a 9. Why are we not... I mean, yeah, we just need... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, team. Anytime. What are you doing? Where are you going and what are you doing? Sedimentary rock. Okay, that's the closest sedimentary rock you can find, is it? Good to know. Good to know. What's this pipe for? Oh, that was the cooling loop. Alright, technically we don't need that anymore, do we? No. No, we don't. Okay, so we can snip this off. Like that. Are we going to fit? There is a gap, so that's right. So we'll do this. Great. That'll let that into there. There should be room in the pipe for that, I think. Yeah, tons of room. Okay, this should be relatively chilly. Yeah, it'll actually be colder than that. Good stuff. Let's then delete this. Again, when you get a minute. Good. Yeah, all done. Good. This can go as well. Yeah, and this can go. Get the materials back. And then this can also go as well. Thanks. Right, that's got that tidied up. Right, meanwhile, how have we done here? Have we just emptied... Okay. Come on, guys, you can do better than this. There we go. Empty that, please. No. Otherwise, we'll just have petroleum on the floor, and I don't want to deal with that. This is somewhat amazing that this is a 9, and it's not getting done. It's because the iron is too far away. I wonder if it makes sense to do... Yeah, lime and refined carbon. Yeah, lime and refined carbon. You can be nothing. And then... Good. Nothing. Okay, you've got nothing in you, have you? Good. Okay, good. So you've got nothing in you, but we'll have iron in here as a 9, please. So if they come and put a load of iron in there, they might actually be close enough for then this to be done. That's fine. Critter starvation. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be starving. Yeah, you are supposed to be starving, because you are barbecue. Welcome to the pot. Okay, good. How are we getting on down here? Yeah, these are all... Yeah, that's okay. Lead. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be the new hatch farm, which again, I don't want to put hatches in here until everything is ready. I mean, technically speaking, the food is all ready to go in here, so we could... Yeah, we could actually. Let's just copy the settings. Copy this one, right? 7, yes. Copy settings. Here we go. The idea... Oh, we're on at 5 in here, don't we? We're on at 5. Yeah. Yeah, it should be 5 as well. Yeah. I think I added it up before. You get one critter, one of these hatches, has likes the space of somewhere here. Happy. Yeah, where is it? Somewhere is where it tells me how long they like, how much they like to live in. I can't remember where it is, but I think it's 12 tiles hatch. I'm just enjoying life, you know. Great. I'm sure there was a thing. Come here, you. Why am I not seeing how elderly? Oh, 900% reproduction rate. Beautiful. Happy and in the perfect position. I can't remember. I'm sure it's 12 tiles anyway. I saw it somewhere. Can't remember where that is now. Coal is a little bit of a worry, but hopefully with the more hatches, then we'll be a happier place. Right, they're going to build this eventually. Down here, how are we doing? Have we drained that pipe yet? We absolutely have. Good, let's get rid of all that. Please. Great stuff. Let's sweep this up as a 6. Great. Good. They're going to do that. Then what I want to do is build another one of these. And this output pipe is absolutely fine, because that's where that's going to run anyway. So we're going to have you. Going to pop you right here. For now, we're going to pop you here. Yes. The cooling loop sort of goes around here anyway. This is all radiant, so it's all... I mean, it is pretty chilly down here, look. So that's great. They'll build all that, do all that. That'll be beautiful. And then we're just going to... That out is already out. Here, what we'll do is we're going to have insulated liquid pipe, which is going to go here. It can't. Okay. Okay, so we need to somehow manage... Okay, so we want insulated liquid pipe. That needs to come through to here, and into there like that. Beautiful. And then liquid bridge. Yeah, that's going to go that way and that way. Good, so then this can then cool that and then run out of here. Same pipe, and that'll end up in the same place which is one of these aqua tuna into there, and then run these there. And this is running like a dream. It's been running like a dream for ages. Somehow we've managed to cool this beautifully. No idea how. Right, what's happening up here? Everything built? Everything is built. So, in theory, we should be able to get this liquid pipe and go back in there like that. And when the lag has passed, this should then go out. It's 43 degrees now, which is good. I didn't know that get 43 degrees. Interesting. Yeah, that won't be 43 degrees in a minute. That's right. 60 degrees. Then it's going to go through this heat exchanger. So, 62 degrees. Interesting. Yeah. 62. So 62.7, 62.9. And then it's back at 49 degrees again. Beautiful. Okay. So that will sort itself out eventually, which is great. Insufficient oxygen, not really. How's this going here? This is cooling after a fashion. So we'll let that carry on doing its attempt to cool us a little bit. 19 degrees. This has all gone a little bit weird and wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's not worry about it and move on with our lives. Okay, let's have a look at... Do I want a new duplicant? No, we're just going to have the barbecue because I'm greedy. Right, let's have a look at space. Zoom. Okay. How are we doing? We must be nowhere near building this. Well, we got some of it, so we're getting on. I think we might just launch our rocket and be done with it for now. But how's this getting on? Okay, this here... Is this all steel? This is all steel as well. Okay, I think we might want to get this done first. So let's get this all done. This can go back to being a 7. That doesn't have a priority because it's just a thing. This can be a 9 when it actually gets a chance. So we had the telescope. What are you missing? You're missing no gas intake either. Oh yeah. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay, let's have a gas bridge. B to copy it. Paste it over there. This igneous rock can be fine. Gotta love the sound effect. Very good. Okay, that'll go to there. They'll eventually get that in there. Power line is going to be running from here, which is absolutely fine. Supplemented by our steam engine, which or steam turbine, which occasionally will work. I mean, it's pretty toasty here, and hopefully it'll be even toastier once this... I mean, this now is not really doing a very good job of cooling. I mean, there's probably steam in there, right? There's a few little puffs of steam occasionally that come out of here. I mean, it's all pretty toasty everywhere around here. I think we might just lock that door when they get a chance, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, don't sing. That's not singing. That's just doing dodgy impressions. Okay. Okay, building broken. Ladder. Yeah, well, that's broken because, yeah, we don't care. That's actually sealed our base nicely. We've got some nice hovering regolith and mafic rock. Down at mafic. I've done that one so many times. We have some automation kicking about on here, which is this is not connected to anything. It's looking for meteorites at the moment. Or meteors. Game. Great, which is good. And this is then connected all the way to this, which is then connected to the doors at the top here. And this is on an AND gate. So at the moment, because this doesn't detect anything, then it hasn't detected anything. Therefore, that turns into a green, which means that I could, if I wanted, open the gates. Like this. Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that good? But because and then therefore, if this does detect something, that'll then make it green, which makes it red, which then shuts the doors again. Fluff. For now, we're going to shut that off in case we get a meteor shower. Okay, they will eventually get to this. We're still, I mean, steel is such a thing. Down we go. Okay, how are we doing down here? Okay, of course they're not going to make, this is, the metal refinery is igneous rock, so that's okay, good. Good. we could probably do with... Okay, they're delivering that, which is good. So they're going to make some steel. Okay, there might be a little bit of a waiting game. Meanwhile, I suspect what they're actually doing is this thing that I haven't even shown this episode yet, which is this thing over here. So I've decided to make another one to cool this water, because this water is hot. And so we're going to do another thing here to cool this down. And I've just realised that we've... Okay. We've probably got radiant pipe here, and that'll do for now. Lead radiant pipe feels somewhat challenging. But anyway, we're here and we're good. So what we're going to do now is this needs to be done. That needs to be... They can get across there. This needs to be water. There's a 9. Enable auto bottle. Great. Yeah, picking up all this stuff. We're going to take this and we're going to seal that in. And we're going to go P and we're going to go 9 for all of this. You only need to be a 7. That's great. Then we're going to sweep all this up as an 8. Great. Okay, and we're going to sweep all this up as a 6. Beautiful stuff. And then this should be water, and they should just be... Yes, we're going to just fill this right up with water, which hopefully won't take too long. You're disinfecting that, which is fun. Okay, we got plenty of water here now. This can actually be deconstructed. Yeah. Good, because this was running out, and then now it's full again, so that's great. This is topping up sort of nicely. I mean, we could... That is being used, right? Yeah. 87 degree water. Okay, I can fill this loop now, I think. Do you know what I haven't got? And I've just realised I haven't got it. No, it's okay, we just haven't done it. Yeah, I haven't got, have I, my liquid pipe thermosensor, which I would like to make out of. Lead should be fine. We're going to pop that right here. Actually, it can go here, it doesn't really matter. It's closer then. And then we'll have some automation wire of gold variety. Well, we'd like to make it steel, really, because it's going to get pretty hot in here. I don't really want to go back in there again. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this lag to go by, and then we're going to look at automation wire here. This is iron. Give me some steel automation wire. Good. No, it's changed it straight away. Okay, fine. We're going to need to wait for some spare steel, unfortunately. What is the melting point of... Let's just do this. Okay, gold. Let's just... what is your melting point? Molten gold at 1,000 degrees. We should be fine. We should be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, what's actually the worst that could happen? Thank you. Gold. Everyone is going to be chanting exactly what the worst that could happen is. Terrible things. Great. Get in here. Get this stuff all swept. Okay, that's already been doing. Okay, let's go here, go 9, and go there like that. That'll get that done. That'll gradually fill this up, and we will return to this shortly. Over here, how are we doing? Great stuff. How's our water? 63 degree water, but coming out at 50 degree water. Right, we've got behind the curve again, so we just need that to happen, but look at this lovely power. Although this is using 1200 watts of power to power that bitch. Let's not talk about it. Okay, I want to just dribble some water out. Please. Again, 9. Come and do some water. You can be able to pick it up just there and put it there. Put it there, partner. Put it there. Okay. How's things going? Yeah, you're a long way off, aren't you? Okay, we're getting some things built. It's going to be rocket launch time soon, I feel. I have kind of ruined the whole steel economy thing, haven't I? By having the world's largest conveyor belt. But think how much fun it's going to be with that big old conveyor belt. Yeah, great stuff. Maybe I should just quickly look. If I do conveyor rail, it's 100 kilos. Okay. Maybe then that wasn't such a good idea. We got iron ore. Well, who knows? Where did the steel start? Here. How hot's this? I mean, it's quite hot. It should be steel, really. That's why this has to be steel, otherwise it's just going to melt like nobody's business. Okay, great. Unreachable storage, that's fine. That's what the... Okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's cool, nice cool area here. Again, we could really benefit from... Yeah, 24 degrees and 19 degrees. You're not really cooling it much, are you? My gas pumps are working though, so that's good. Yeah, we're filled up with gas, which is great. Good stuff. We got any hatches in the extra hatch area? We do. We got some hatches bumbling around. This is all lead. This is all what, 6s? Yeah. Okay, well this one, let's at least make them 7s so that they can... I mean, they can get to the lead pretty quick. I reckon if we just do this, they will build this swiftly. Because they can get at that nice and easily. I think they'll just get that done. Super quick. The greening, have we got that on 7s or 6s? What we got them on 6s, yeah. 6 feels right. Yeah. 7s for the drop off, or 8 for that drop off. 8 for that drop off. 8 for these drops off, yeah. And then 8, 9 for the eggs. So we always got a supply of new meat. And then this one is less important, so that they go there last. Because that's their last resting place. Which is better than the eggs, because the eggs go here, of which there are a selection, which turn into barbecue, which we have a reasonable selection of. Excellent. New printables. Glass, why not? Okay. Did we get any cooler here? Yes, we did. This is down to 30 degrees. Okay, I'm just going to leave that chuntering away for a little while. Cooling my world. How are we doing over here? This is all built. This is very good. Water is being added. Nice. Good, so that'll get there. This wants to be, if above 25. I think I've done that. Have I done 25 on this one? Zoom. 25. What a guess. Great stuff. And it's still managing to come out at 40. This is cooling down nicely. It's doing a good job. Yeah, there will be hope. Okay, that can be deconstructed now then. Great, so there's a little bit of water here which will help cool that down anyway. So that's good. And then here, yeah, you're going to disinfect that. That's terrific. Thank you very much. It would be tempting to just chuck some of that water in there just to fill it up. Should we just do that? Because that's going to be so much quicker. So much quicker. Alright, we're going to create a bit of an endless loop here. But I think it'll be alright in the end. Do that, please. And for now, let's just snip that off. And this can just be filled up as well. Great. 9's all around. Great. Go do that when you wake up. When you wake up. Yeah, cool. See, a little bit toasty here. 33, 28 degrees. I mean, still quite toasty at night. I'm not a big fan of 27 degree. You know, but there's some nice fresh air flowing out of the vents. So how much fertilizer have we got? 11 tons. That's okay. Yeah, so these plants are doing us a wonderful trade. 6. Sweep that up, thanks. Down here we've got some plant husks. Congratulations, you are composted. Good. This is producing soda fountain. I take it you've got some. You have. Oh, look at that. Get it down you. Get it down you, Toto. That's it. Neck it. Yes. Feel free to burp and belch your way to success elsewhere. Right, up. Okay, how are we doing up here? Is this coming along? Sort of. Steel is the problem. Steel is absolutely the problem. Did we get 2 of these yet? No. Okay, I mean, is that going to help? Probably. Let's 9 this then. Because... And then that, fine. Yeah, this is going to need iron to steel as well. We've got tons of iron, enough carbon and lots of this. Okay, so we're going to have another 5 tons here of steel. That'll be great. Did they put iron in here? They did. Not a lot, but some. That's fine. Build all these things. Oh. Then there'll be some hot coolant come out of here. Yeah, 300-degree coolant. Yeah, but the magic's going to happen. And the weirdness that happens in here. Yeah, it comes out, goes in at 200 degrees, comes out at 189. Yeah, great. Thus cooling the entire world. Yeah, good. Output pipe full. Yeah, well, that's all right. It's not going to be full for long. Yeah. You need some coolant, though, don't you? Yeah, there we go. Are you going to build that? Please build that. Please just build the last little bit. Please. Great. There we go. That'll share it. We'll get some coolant in here. There we go. Hot coolant, but that's fine. So that now should allow us to make multiple amounts of steel, which will be a good thing. Everything is good. Okay, 6. Sweep that, please. Good. Right, what's going on over here? Anything exciting? No. We haven't got any natural gas yet. When is your next... You're going to mean... Yeah, we're going to worry about that in a minute. What's this all nasty polluted oxygen? That's fine. Yeah, still. Okay, good. Right, over here. That's 3. Here's 2. Right. Okay, this is good. Great stuff. Okay, this is successfully pumping that water into here, which is great. But what we actually want is to get this little lot out of here as soon as possible, please. That's 9 as well. Interesting that it didn't care about that. Okay, let's not worry about it then. Food has decayed, yes, well, that's... The fridges are just doing fridge work, they're not freezers, so, you know. This is good. This is filling up. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. There's a bit of cooling down here, that's fine. That's all going to work. That's not... Why is that? Interesting. Oh, right, it's because there's no water in there. No liquids in there at the moment. Yeah, good. This is filling up. This is nice. Very good. Good, you're being sensible and picking up multiple things at once. Well done, you. Yeah, that's it. Clear it out. It's good. Well done, team. Why have you got a power pole? Oh, because we haven't powered it up, have we? That's the bit we haven't done yet, you absolute spanner. Right, okay, yeah. Right, we need to put a power line through. That's what we haven't done yet, because Simon has issues. Right, let's get that sorted out as well then. We haven't got any steel. Still. We have got some steel. Wow, got some spare steel. Not for long. Right, okay. Why would we have spare steel when we can have not spare steel? Right, you. Tile. Let's have you. And we'll have 3 more of you. This is not going to be a great place to... Oh, no, that's good. Well done, me. Good. You can go exactly there. That would be perfect. Good. We'll have some of you. Also gold. Great. That'd be good. That'll connect to there. Don't know how many watts this produces, but we'll use it all. Then we're going to want a conductive wire, which can start life as iron. Can start life... Can it do lead? 43 degrees. I think it can do lead. What's the melting point of lead? Theoretically, I should know that. 325. Excellent. That is not lead. That is not 325. Right. 8 will be fine. We're going to go straight out the door, over here, and straight up here. Yeah, beautiful. Look at all this lovely lead. And that... Oh, this wants to be a mains power line, really. It doesn't matter. It can push it back down on the same power line. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, once we get to here, we're going to flick over to steel, though. 25 kilos. All right. Okay, and then... Beautiful, it worked. All right, then we just need a conductive wire bridge, which could be lead. 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 Beautiful. Make all that, please. Now. Right. This filter was doing... what's that? It's just after polluted water, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Love the colour of the ethanol. Beautiful colour. How is our cooling loop? 28 degrees coming back. By the time it goes back to the base, it's 23 degrees. Not really cooling. Oh, we never finished this. Ah, yes. Let's do that now, then. That should carry on. That's going to go on another little journey. Look at that. I'd completely forgotten that I'd done that. So here we go. Choo-choo. 23, 22. Okay, look at that. Off it goes. 19, 18. This is good. This is good. Welcome to the... You're going to soon warm this area up. Oh dear. Well, it'll temporarily chill the base down. Why have we got a vending machine here? I mean... Great. I've already rummaged. That's fine. How cool are you now? Minus... Holy moly. Minus 17. Well, that's going to make a difference. Okay, right. Okay. Meanwhile, how's this doing? Right. This is nearly enough. So I think what we'll do is we'll snip this off now. Because I want that, yeah, to go like that. Great. Then this can go into there. That's right. And this can become part of that cooling loop. That's fine. So we'll just keep pumping some water in there for a moment. There you go. Good. It's nearly there. We want to just make sure we get all our lozenges full. The tank will absorb bonus lozenges anyway. There you go. Perfect. And then that liquid pipe can be deconstructed at someone's convenient time, and that liquid pipe can be deconstructed at someone's time. Meanwhile, power lines are being constructed. Water is being put in here, which is great. This should still be being, yeah, doing. 9 for that, which is great. They'll come and empty that. Not enough steam. Yeah, that's because there isn't any steam. That'll be why. You can keep putting water in until these nearly fill up. Great, they're doing the power lines at 8, it's fine. How are we doing over at the space part of the world? Space! Okay, we've got bits and pieces here. Oh, we've connected up. Yay! This is all connected up, so the robo-miners did their work, which is great, which means that we can theoretically, that's unfortunate that we want to collect. We want to connect this to that, is what we want to do. So this is currently steel, but we can make that instead out of... Lead's probably a bad idea, but iron... Let's try iron and see how we go. I mean, how hot is it here? It's not hot in mid-air. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get a flipping... I'm going to build a ladder again, aren't I? More ladders. Okay, Maverick Rock. Let's do that, and then we'll build some... Yeah, meteor showers, that's fine. This at least is detecting meteors, so that's good. All this lovely stuff just kicking about. Look, lovely gold amalgam just laying about on the map. Yep. See what happens if we get a meteor actually land on the On here would be good. See the robo miners at work. Nope. Unless that zapped it instantaneously. Come on, meteor. Yes. Dealing with meteors. Come on. No, you're not going to do it on demand. Well, there you go. Let's just... There we go. Good stuff. Not quite sure how this happened, but, oh, it's this silly shovel thing, isn't it? Kill this thing, because it keeps delivering. Someone come and shoot this thing. You were going to then do it then, weren't you? It keeps disappearing. Going to leave that on... Do I want that on an emergency? I probably don't. Let's do it on a 9. There we go. Kill it. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Good, good, good. Right, we got rid of that. You're picking up a lot of copper ore, which is fine. This is all clear. Great. Not really insufficient. Okay, we are. Are we getting somewhere with this? Mm-hmm. Okay, we've built the easy bits. They must be able to get to there, right? They can go through here, down here, across there and up there, yes. And down here. Can they get to here? Yes, they can. Good. Yes, you can. Okay, they keep stumbling up here for some strange reason. Okay, okay, okay. Plastic ladder. Yeah. There you go. Make it a little bit easier for your little leggies. Okay. Congratulations, hatchling. Where are you? There you go. Great stuff. Okay, I was going to send a rocket off, but I was kind of hoping to have built all the other bits and pieces. Have we not got enough coolant left anymore? We need some more coolant in that pipe. So we need some more coolant in here. Yes. So you... do this. And we'll do that as a 9 because I need to watch it. So if you could build that, please. Or go to bed. One of the two. How are we doing over here? Yeah, getting that. We swept it. We have swept it. Very good. Power lines all good. Yeah, this can then be deconstructed. Or both of these can be well, let's do the bottom one. So they can still get out. Because they have a habit of doing irritating things. This water is 90-degree water, which is not unsurprising, because the water is probably 90 degrees. Is it 90 degrees? It's 92 degrees. Then it's 90 degrees. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Soon get that running. As soon as we get this... Power line's nearly connected, actually. Okay, this needs to be... If it's below 25, just turn it off for a second. Alright, and then this one. Okay, can you... deconstruct that as well? This should still be on... Yeah, 9, that's great. Keep putting water in there. You gonna go do something useful? Feeling useful? Nice. Very good. That should blop itself into there, and then we can close up the... Yeah, that's a ton. Good. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Right, I've got rid of that. Sweep this. Please get rid of that. Yeah, you're in there. Is that... Can you breathe in here? Oh, we've got some natural gas has found its way into here. God knows how. How the heck has natural gas found its way into there? And then down into here, and then from there. Please tell me I haven't crossed my pipes. Oh, I was panicked then for a second. Okay, oxygen is still here. Natural gas shouldn't really mix with those. The emergency oxygen supply is still working. Okay, how's the other emergency oxygen supply? Where's my... I've lost track of... There it is. Rust. We are out of rust. Okay, that's fine. So To be expected. We didn't think we would have rust anymore. Gonna leave this set up though, just in case we find some rust. Because you never know your luck. So yeah, waiting for materials. Output pipe full still. Okay. You're probably doing... okay. Yeah, careful, Simon. This is because you forgot. Okay, we've now... We're filling this up. Okay, that'll do. Okay, that should keep going now. And have enough to fill the 2 of the refineries up, let's hope. Get rid of that pipe. Let's just see. See, we've got lots more snaking through here yet, which will hopefully be enough to fill the refineries up. Certainly enough to generate some steel. We now have 2 tons of steel, which will improve things no end. How are we doing up here? Are we connected? We are. We've not got enough water in here yet. Just need a little bit more water. You. Come on, put some water in here. Please. Yeah, I know it's a bit naughty. Oh, it's also the middle of the night. Good. Frankie, you actually going to do it, or are you going to bed? Well done. Okay. We'll make that 9 instead then for a moment. And then someone might do it in a minute. Okay, we're just going to do mesh tile as well. Copper ore is absolutely fine. Pop that on there. And then what happens is this gradually fills up. And then you can replace the tiles with insulated tiles and magically the air disappears. So we've got one more tile of air that we need to just pump out. So that's great. Who's going to do this? Someone? Excuse me. Stinky, that's 8, that's 7. Max. There you go. That's the way to get things done. Nice. Oh, you're doing that. Good. Where's Max? Come on, Max. Great. Bit more water. Good. I'll put it back onto 9. And we'll see what happens if someone comes along. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that in a minute. What's happening up here? I thought I saw a duplicate in there then. How are we doing? 49 degrees, 62 degrees. It's pretty stable. We are pumping a load of heat into here. Well, it's gone down to 70, so that, you know, this is working well. Getting some power. It's not too hot around here as well. So, yeah. Good game, good game. How are we doing on the conveyor belt? We are a long way off having a conveyor belt. That's what we're doing on the conveyor belt. Because we don't have that much steel, but... That all 7s? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get this done then. Next. Yeah. I just realised I've done that as a sweep. So let's just make sure we cancel that. And then we're going to need to just pop this back in. Great. Do that. And then we'll do a sweep of a 6. That'd be great. Good. But they should be doing the rest of it by a 9. Yeah, that's very good. And this can go back being a 7 again. This is all working well. These doors should now never open again because they're not connected. So now this is built. We're going to get one of these and we're going to do it as gold. I mean, we've got so much iron because we just get iron for free from the volcano. Don't know whether they can build it that high. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see what happens. You never know your luck. They should be able to get up there to that. Yeah, you're building the pipe, which is great. Yeah, good. Yeah, not detecting any. That's good. Okay, I mean, iron's not very far away, so they should be able to build this pretty rapid-like. And that will mean that they're going to then connect this up, and then these doors will operate in the same way that these ones do. In fact, these ones will open almost straight away. Because, yeah, just because. And hopefully this will zap. Yeah, we'll be all good. So this rocket we would sort of like to send Why not? Let's find out what happens with this. I think we should. In fact, I'm going to. Don't even think about it. We're going to do it. Let's get Ada assigned. Ada is going to be assigned. We're going to go to what I'd like to do, actually. I mean, they can... Okay. This rocket, crude oil, petroleum, obliterate. What we got here? Iron, copper, and obsidian. Let's find out what happens when we send our rocket here. And we'll see what happens. So let's go here. Allergic reaction, yeah, we know. Okay, that's great. They're going to do that. We are going to open this, which is going to let a load of this through. But that's okay. That's what our robo miner is for. They're building all that. There's a fluff. Yeah, that's entombed. That's fine. Then this is connected to that, right? Yes, I forgot which one switches my work. So, great stuff. Yeah, everything's set. Yeah. Launch path is blocked just because they've got this. The robo miner needs to do its thing. Gantry's back. Gantry's back. That's fine. This is all ready to go. These doors are now connected, so that's beautiful. What we're about to discover is whether the... oh. Well, you think it's hot at the moment. You wait. You wait. Okay, this robo miner is not the fastest thing in the world, to be fair. But it's doing its job. This water is not really a coolant. Well, it is a coolant. It's cooler than the 300 degree. Oh, and soon to be much more. It's 160 kilos of steam. Okay, let us find out what happens. Don't cook someone. That's unfair. So, launch it. Oh. Okay. Okay, that should... That's going to radiate some serious heat, hopefully. Yeah, damage, that's fine. Yeah, damage, that's also fine. They'll repair it. Rocket has gone. Close the door. These doors stay open because... Just because. In fact, we don't need to close the door, I've just realised. Because this will close the doors automatically when we need to. So they're going to open again. That's good. Right. Then this should... If that detects a meteor, it sends green. That goes in there, goes in this buffer, and then sends it the other way, which is great. Okay, this is still lacking. That is outside of the laboratory, but someone should go and do that. Have they boosted it already? They have. I didn't even spot them do it. Well done. Okay, how's the heat? Okay, it's transferred quite a bit of the heat to there, which is good. And then it's gone away again. The heat's gone in quite toasty in here. That insulated tile has become 300 and... That one right there. Yeah, these two have not enjoyed life. But it's only 80 degrees here, so there is hope. Okay, and they'll come and repair all these things with all that steel we've got. Right, meanwhile, how are we doing over here? We still haven't got this last little blob. That's a ton of water. That's 600 water. This is now filled up, so yeah, we just need to get this. Just want to see this done today, and then we'll be good. I want to see this working. I'm slightly concerned this water, we've got to be careful, because no, I don't have to be careful. We'll be alright. It'll be alright. This is working. So let's get this. Is anyone going to get round to this? Probably not. Okay, you will if we do that. What have we got? We'll have lime, absolutely. What is that? I thought that was a slickster. Okay, good. What are you? Okay, yep, good. That's fine. There's lots of weird, wonderful things here. Come and fill this up. That's good. Keep it coming. If we put this down to a 9, Nobody thinks it's an important enough errand. I should have just pumped more water into here, really. Okay, 700 kilos here. We could just pump some more water in and just be done with it. Because, really, we want to put some water in here. I'm waiting for this to finish, you know, load up on its own. 720 kilos there, a ton there, 720 kilos here. It's not, each bottle is not going to really make a blind bit of difference. We could just pump it in and be done with it. You know what? We're just going to do it this way and be done with it. It's going to empty the thing. We're going to have to fill it back up again. But I'd rather that. Yeah, 760. It's got 760. That's good. Keep it coming. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit tedious. Stick it all in there. Come on, plop it over the edge. Got one more little tile. Come on. This should just magically blip this. I think it's got a bit of a moment. Let's see what happens when this gets to... Okay. You can't write this stuff, can you? Right, you... Do that, please. Why have you stopped? Okay, fine. Yeah, they'll come and make that, and then we can eventually fill this. That's great. What's happening over here? Not a lot. Okay, you've locked because... Okay, because the buffer gate is running out. Yes, good. So I've set this for 2 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty, I tell you. And you're on your way. It's good. Lovely. Let's see if we get anything back. We won't have a conveyor belt to get the stuff out of the thing, but they've built a tile. Bless them. Okay, this steam is not getting hot enough because this heat is not being transferred the way I was hoping it would. Irritatingly, these tiles are more... Yes. You're going to do a bit of scanning. Well done, you. Good. Right. Meanwhile, back down here. How are we doing? Yeah, emptying that. Okay, get this done. This is somewhat excessive, but we're trying. Come on, guys. Yeah. Bloop, 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 bloop. Right. Good. That should pump some water into that. We hopefully, very shortly, this will become a ton of water again, and there's nothing the game can do but spit it into this tile, hopefully. If not, we'll remove this mesh tile and then magic will happen, hopefully. I feel that this is very nearly where the game was going to sort of blip out. Let's see when it gets to a ton. Okay, yeah, then the thing's broken over. Okay, fine. So we will snip that. Okay, and snip that. And then reconnect this. Okay, I didn't want to snip the other one, did I? That's fine, they can refill that. This can then be deconstructed. And this could be deconstructed as well. Well, we'll just disable it for a moment. Okay, not quite sure how the game works out what is good and what is bad, but it's quite fun that it has a go at various different things. Okay, is this full? Feels full. Okay, good. That's going through. They're going to then deconstruct this, which hopefully will then sort its life out in here. And then we can replace them with normal tiles. Let's just see what happens when this gets deconstructed. Steve is coming to do this for us. Really? Is that what we're doing, is it? Okay. You. Let's try this and see what happens. Do that for me, please. You are irritating. Great stuff. And you... Yeah, you... I know I could do these better than this, but I'm just clicking it now. This. Deconstruct. Yep. And then we're going to build a... pretend. Going to build a friend for you. Yeah, great. That's all 9. That's terrific. Okay, now we've got a loop again, haven't we? Yes, got a loop. Okay. Yeah, I know you're resting on... Okay, that's... Yeah, you're resting on dodgy things, but that's, you know... C'est la vie. And then we're going to go base... mesh tile. Iron again. That one. Everything's a 9, so you come and get it done, guys. Come on. That's it. Well done. Is that it? That's what you're doing, is it? Okay, good, good. And plumbing. Bottle emptier. Whatever. 9. Good. See, this is perfect. This not perfect. So we need to work out what's going on here, which hopefully this will be sorted in a moment. Any moment now, in fact. You picked that up. Great. Nothing left in there. Great. Oh, no, there is a little tiny bit of sedimentary rock. Okay. Wow, you are slow. We need to get you faster. Traveller, where are you? Can we make you faster? Yes, we can. Good. Okay, you will speed up next time you go past the thing. Someone come and do this. Someone come and do this. Good. Is that it? I want to get some closure. Got to get some closure, haven't we? Hey? How about this closure up here? 48. Doesn't matter. You look at it every day. It's exactly the same temperature the whole time. This is 55 degrees here. We might be determined to see a different colour. Meanwhile... Okay. Rocket's is on its way back, but this is detecting meteorites. That's fine. We've had a few more bits of conveyor belt done. Very good. Or conveyor rail, rather, not conveyor belt. It's not Factorio. Good stuff. Good. How's the steel production? Awaiting coolant. Well, I suppose that is reasonable. 300 degree coolant. It's cooling it at 180 degrees. Interesting. Wowza. This will be getting... Yeah, I was going to say. There'll be some activity happening over here. Look how lovely and cool it's keeping this area, though. Oh, beautiful. Speaking of cool, how's this area going? Yeah, yeah. Good. Is my base now frozen, then? Nope. Just bits. This is now finally cooling off. So maybe we can consider this. This, then. Let's grab this. So this. Copy settings. Thank you. Good. Why aren't you working? Oh, because I haven't connected you up. That's why. That'll be why. So you have currently got 960 of your 2 kilowatts. Beautiful. Lead. Lots of lovely lead. Beautiful. Good. Yes, coal. Beautiful. Yeah, you're doing toilet-based activities. How are we doing over here? Right, good. Water. 9. Enable auto bottle. Great. Fill this up. Fill this up. And then we can use you. Come on, game. We can do it. We can do it. Eventually here, the plan was to actually put... where is it? Furniture. The vertical wind tunnel, which we will definitely do. Just look at that. It's all plastic. Ooh. This is the whole point of this. Look at that. It's going to be a thing of beauty. That's going to be something where we... Yeah, that's fine. The rocket. The rocket's on its way back, so we need to keep the doors open for the rocket to come back. So we'll hope that the rocket doesn't crash through. It's going to be back in 2 cycles. That's fine. Does it tell us what it's found? No. Okay, well, we'll find out when we get there. We're certainly not going to get the conveyor belt out. They're doing... You're going to zap it. Does that mean it's going to be even quicker then? Was it easier to... Yes. 1.8. Less than 1.8 cycles. Okay, good. Good to know. Right, meanwhile, how we doing? You. Sorry. Just going to have to do it. I need this done. For my own sanity. Please fill this tile. I might have to delete this tile otherwise. It's just the game being a bit tedious. Come on, Pie. Where are you? Okay. Got a bit of a walk, haven't you? That's it. Deliver. Deliver like you've never delivered before. How come that's more than... What is in here exactly? It's chlorine. It can't push past the chlorine. That's why, because the chlorine is lower. Okay, so this is never going to work because the chlorine is never going to be ejected out of the water. Is it? Right. Okay, you're the problem then. So I'm not quite sure how to get rid of you. I don't want you in there. Okay. There's tons of water though. So what I might do is we might do this. Deconstruct you. And then deconstruct you. This is just attrition now. We just need to get this done now. Come on, game. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Congrats. Well done, Max. Come do this thing. Nisbet and Max. Hopefully here to do with us. Somehow we just managed to get a little nodule of chlorine trapped in there, which is just being pushed down by the... I think we might have to just, unfortunately, lose a bit of water again. Okay, so we're going to do this. Yeah. Come and get rid of this. And then that's going to let some water out. But first it's going to let that blob of chlorine out. And then we'll go back and fill it back up again. That's the plan. It is painful. It's a new day though. New dawn. And I am indeed feeling good. Okay, grizzly nutrient bar. I could have had a new duplicant, couldn't I? I mean, oxygen we're keeping essentially on top of. Yep. Are we? Yep. Bright blue. Base is bright blue. It's a good thing. Coal is being produced. We are getting through our coal, but we are upping our hatch couch count. So we will start to win the coal battle a little bit. This is cooling the base. Right, okay. Right, if we got... Right, the chlorine is gone. You. Okay, 9. Do that, please. Yeah. Now. Yeah, we're losing water, which is understandable because this is higher than that. Let's get these built. Yeah. Build it. Build it, build it, build it. And you are slow. Stinky, you do stink at this. Right, now. This is now... Yes, okay, we've got kilo, ton there, more than a ton there. No, we haven't, that's grams. Okay, so we go again. This will hopefully fill this up. Again, we're emptying our tank again, but... Yeah, there's a ton there rather. Yeah, this is filling up, which is good. Let's just make sure there's plenty of water. That's good. Keep that going. We'll eventually get there this time. I'm super confident this time. Look at it filling up. Yeah, meteor showers. Okay. Okay. This might be a slight problem. Okay, yeah. This may not have been in there in time. Doors. Open. Oh, it's an and. I changed it for an and gate. Well. Oh dear. Sadly, we're about to trash our doors again. Unless they meet yours. Yeah, well they're not, because they're... Yeah. Okay, we've delivered lots of stuff. Now, that's somewhat unfortunate, isn't it? So this... Yes. Yes, somewhat unfortunate, but there we go. I've also let them ruin this door, which is interesting. Okay, the meteor... Yes, okay, I'm not going to look at that because it's just too depressing to look at. Right, okay, this here, it can then be done like this. We can disconnect that. We can join this to this. That'll refill that. This can then be entirely replaced by this. There we go. It's 287. That should be enough. Yeah. Fill my delightful loop, please. And then finally we can turn this thing on. It's been a whole episode of waiting to turn this thing on. But that is this game. That is oxygen not included. That's what this is all about. Fiddling. Lots and lots of fiddling. It's a classic one of those games, which is, you know, just one more thing. Is that full? It is. There you go. Please fill up. Okay, thank God. Right, you. If it's above 25, we're off. Okay. Great stuff. So then this, coming out at 76, going in at 90, coming out at 76, coming out at 76. Okay. Going through here, 77, 88, 88, yeah, good. 88. Okay. We will begin the cooling process. Somehow we have achieved this. This is pretty chilly in this bedroom now. Okay, meanwhile down here we've been doing 2 lots of this. That's good. The coolant's going. We're getting steel, and I've got 5 tons of steel. So they will eventually get around to making this. We then need to make this, which is going to be an 8, which is fine. This one they can't reach, but they will be able to eventually. Hopefully. Yeah, this should have been an ore, so that I can control these gates separately. So this needs to be deconstructed. No, not like that. This is fine. Yeah, and we need to make that automation. That needs to be an ore gate, as it was before. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Great. And then this can be, yeah, open. so that then they open the door so that they can then get up there, theoretically, and build this one. That's the theory, anyway. This steam has now hotted this back up again. This whole area is quite toasty. 415 degree tile. But that's okay, because this has taken some heat down here and thrown it into this. And that is just hot enough to do some useful work for us. This is great. This is seeing this. The ore gate will be built. Everything will be marvellous. And we'll move on with our lives. Great. Alright, well. Thank you all for coming along. If you've survived this, well done. You deserve a medal. We do have another cooling loop doing marvellous cooling loop things. We'll see how we go as that goes, because this one is, you know, I'm quite pleased with that one. I have no idea what the next terrible thing to occur is going to happen, but we are hopefully going to start going to space and getting the things out of here. I don't know whether this tells us what's in it. Yes, obsidian, copper and iron. Very nice. Good. And did we get any data banks? We should have got some data banks. Don't tell me we can't get the data banks out of here. No, they should have just fell out. Yeah, they just fall out. That's right. Oh, you? Yes. Okay. There you go. You can come out. Did it just empty this onto the floor? No. Emptied cargo bay. Yes. So it needs to just be emptied. Okay, 11. Where's the... Okay. Oh, that's already full because we've got tons and tons of petroleum. That's fine. We could turn that on, but I'm not going to turn that on just at the moment. So this is going to deliver that. They're going to... Sorry, gone distracted again. Okay, I might let them just complete a little bit more of this conveyor belt because it'd be fun to have the conveyor belt built. But that is quite a lot of tonnage of steel. But we'll see how we go. You know, it's good to be doing these things. We're running out of wood. Great time to discover that. Anyway, thank you as always for coming along. And if you enjoy this sort of rambling content, then please look at some of my other videos which contain even more rambling content. And I look forward to seeing you there as well as looking forward to seeing you here in Mostly Moist next time.